No.
She can't really decide for herself with no brain.
The baby.
The doll.
Oh, I meant me. I can decide. Good question, Mom.
Oh, Mom, when you're done with that, could you grab Putty? You know where the Putty is?
Putty. Putty.
It's a secret. I just need Putty.
Where's the putty?
On my desk someplace.
Natalie, can you look for it, please? Thank you, bye. I'm gonna use it, and I'm gonna put it on my fingers, and then put this onto this magnet onto my finger, and then I can put it in my mouth. I told the camera my secret. Can you keep the magnets apart? I think this thing's more than ready for us. We're using a AdTech Crafts and DIY high temp hot glue gun. If you guys do want to put magnets in your reborn dolls or onto a passy, it has to be a high temp and not a low temp or a safe temp one. It has to be one that'll actually burn your finger if you touch the tip, because the other kinds don't get hot enough and they will not stick to the magnets. And Mom's over there struggling.
Got one.
Yes. I guess it doesn't matter which way.
Got you. I'm gonna go put the magnets in here so they don't put it together.
Okay, we're gonna. I have the weight in the head. I guess Mom, I hope you have the weight still left in your head because it might be best to leave it in there so that.
Yes, and I've got some fluff still in there too, but you can reach the mouth. Grab a magnet. Maybe that'll work.
I may have just put mine on the chin. I need a magnet to test it. You place it right on the underneath of the mouth is where you place it. Is it too low?
I think so. Unless you're. Okay, this one's a bottom.
It denies that one. It doesn't like that one. It would probably look fine though. Should I keep it as a bottom because it is stuck in there? Yeah, just keep it as a bottom. We're gonna have to make some modified ones for this baby here, because I put it on the bottom on accident. You might accidentally do the same thing. It's actually easier to get to the bottom than it is to the actual mouth. I'm just glad I got it anywhere near the mouth. It's like right here. On the chin is where mine is. It's right here. Because I can feel it on the inside. Oh yeah, you might need that. I didn't quite hand it to you, did I? So you can use the putty. Like what I did is you take the putty and you put it on your finger like this, so that it sticks to your finger good enough. And then you take the magnet and you stick it to this, and then you can put it in the mouth without you touching the hot magnet.
Is the magnet really hot?
The magnet gets really hot from the hot glue. I was talking about putting the putty kind of like over, kind of like a worm on your finger, and then flatten it out so that you can grab the magnet without burning your fingers, because the magnet does get hot from the glue, which makes sense because the glue is hot. Make sure that magnet's still in there. It is. Okay. For some reason, I want to put a magnetic bow in one of our dolls eventually. But it's not very easy to get to that part of the hair. There's the head.
Ow.
You see what I mean?
I got some on my finger.
Now put your finger on there so you know. You're not going to know for sure though. That's why I didn't know if I was placing it in the right spot. Yeah, so what you want to do is you want to put a glob of hot glue onto the magnet. It doesn't matter which side, because you'll have to work a magnetic pacifier onto the baby. Either way, you'll have to make a magnetic pacifier if you make a magnetic baby. We have a bunch of passies, so it'll be pretty simple to find one that'll work for us. But for you guys, if you do want to specify, then grab the magnet that you guys want to use. Like, for example, where's the ones that we had? This one. So for the magnets, so there's a positive and a negative part to a magnet. And this one is accepting this one. So they must be opposites attract, so that one of them must be a negative and the other one must be a positive. The opposite is for this one. This one is denied by it. So you know, like when a baby denies a passy, it just kind of spits it out. It's not very nice about it. So that one is denied, but it's kind of hard to explain without another magnet. But that's pretty much the gist of it. And then once you figure out which side of the magnet you want to put in the baby's mouth, make sure that side where the magnet attracts. That's adorable. Is it on the side? I think it is. I think you put it on the side of the mouth, not in the middle. It looks okay. I mean, if you want to, it's not very hard to pop it out and try again, Mom. You just kind of pull at it. I can try to get it out. It's not supposed to be hard. I've done it before. We might be in trouble polyfill-wise, Mom.
What?
Do we have another thing of polyfill?
I don't think so. There is a bucket and this is stuffing.
Did you get it out? Do you want it out?
I don't know, could I modify a passy on the side? I've never seen.
Yeah, it's just that's harder to do, I think. And because the magnet it would float on that one spot. It would be like floating on one side and kind of levitating.
Yeah, because that one works for hair, but it looks ridiculous.
So they must be opposites, the types of magnets. The way we put them in, I think we may put them in opposite ways. But I have the head weighted a little bit, magnet in the mouth, so I can do magnetic passy. But mine is on the bottom, so I'll have to see if we have a bottom passy. Sometimes the bottom can be preferable. Just making sure the head won't be extremely floppy. I'm going to get a zip tie, which is on the floor. We're running out of polyfill, so that's another concern. Got poly pellets, polyfill, a little bit of it left. Then we have zip ties. We're just running out of other things. I'm not going to be happy editing this video. This video is almost an hour long, Mom. Yeah. Be prepared to watch a really long video, guys. Have you even tested if that head is going to fit in the hole? Because mine barely fit. Okay, here is my baby. She's quite heavy. I put 2 pounds in her body, some poly pellets in her legs, and some weight in her head, just a little bit of weight. So she's about 2.5 pounds maybe. She's really heavy though for me, only 2.5 pounds. I'm actually considering taking
That look better.
a pound out of her body. Yeah, that looks better. I don't know. That seems awfully heavy. I might go in and take out that pound though. For her size, that seems awfully heavy.
How many did you put in there?
2. Yeah, they may not. They may have been more or less than what I actually thought they were. I'm gonna cut her head off again, and I'm going to remove a pound. I don't want to waste any beads if I think that they're not going to be worth it. So I'm gonna take out a pound. Because it just, she feels too heavy now. Onward. See you cutting. Oh. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with the fluff.
Take out some for fluff because I wanted a little more fluffy head of her.
I don't know how many pounds was in her. I put a 2 pounds in her, but it just felt too heavy. I just wonder if the other, maybe I should add a mini pound to her. Maybe this mini pound. It's not very heavy. Just think that other pink one was too heavy. Let's see if I like this better. See, what you gotta do is whenever you're waiting reborns, you gotta keep messing with it. Just kind of test it out, see if you like. If you don't, remove some weight, add some weight. It's a trial and error process.
And everybody's different. Like, sometimes when you buy your own reborn from an actual artist, sometimes you want to re-weight it yourself because it's not to your liking.
Yeah, because even artists have a preference, even if they don't say they do. Although most artists go for 4 or 5 pounds. Some artists even go for 10 to 8 pounds, or 8 or 10 pounds. Really heavy. I think she looks cute in her little body.
Alright guys, this is Ashley and her little small little body. I have not cut the clip tie or the zip ties yet. I really don't think she looks bad.
It does look smaller than I'm used to.
Yeah, and she is all arms and legs, but sometimes that's what preemies are. I came over here looking for the measuring tape.
It normally is on top of the microwave.
I'm gonna unplug the
Unplugged.
yeah, that's smaller.
That body's not big. I don't think they gave us the right body from the beginning.
Can you?
No matter what.
This foot right here. So she's got 14 inches.
Looks like 15 to me.
Okay,
The
maybe.
tip of the toe is like 14 and a half maybe.
Okay, maybe 14, 15 inches. This is supposed to be a 16-inch body. So maybe it's not the right one, but we'll make it work. Since I've already used it. And you can't really prove it was the wrong one.
I'm pretty sure that's proof enough.
I want to see how she is after I cut off the ties.
Oh yeah, that's better for me. I like my babies not too heavy, not too light.
Her head's not as floppy as I was wanting it. Don't know.
Do you think his head's too floppy?
Yeah, he is technically a newborn.
His head's a little floppy. It's got I didn't put enough fluff in the back. But this is like the second zip tie I put on his head, and I prefer not to keep adding it. So this is my little baby boy. I think we'll make him a boy. Yeah, I did put draw on the head. Hopefully you guys don't hate me in the comments below for doing that, but I can kind of clip it off.
Yeah, they kind of look a little bit more floppy.
Do you like how floppy mine is, or do you think I should add more fluff?
Can you hold her head?
Say that.
Cut.
It's because we insist on using scissors.
I haven't found something I like yet. I think these are dull ones.
I recently have in mind, but I don't know if they'll work.
I haven't found one I think would actually work.
Yeah, if you give me a second, I can go grab something. Cut it in 2 seconds. I just used plant snips on the zip tie. Did I get it? Yeah.
What?
The head, it's gonna pop right off if I left it the way it was. I don't know what's wrong with these zip ties.
This one's stuck.
It's stuck at the beginning.
Oh, be careful with that.
Hmm? I didn't even try.
Where's the... Oh, they're on the floor.
Okay, apparently I need a new zip tie now. Well, I fluffed that while I'm at it because I didn't like. The back is not fluffy enough. I like a little bit of floppiness, but not neck floppiness. Alright.
I want to remove fluff, not...
That's a lot of fluffiness from me.
Yeah, I noticed that.
Okay, I don't know why the zip ties are not cooperating with me. Because it's not tight enough to hold the head. It just popped right out. So we're going to try this again. Oh yeah, it's these I'm using. Don't know, I think they're probably gardening shears. They're very sharp. You had something pop up on your phone saying, I don't like how long this video's getting.
Am I losing...
It's still doing it, it's still filming.
I think we're almost done.
I'm trying to make this as tight as possible. I think it's okay.
Alright, what do you think of that fluffiness?
That's a floppy girl. You're so tiny! Look at you! Look at you! I have to be honest. I think the body's too small. But you can try it out and see if you like it. 'Cause it doesn't matter what I think, because it's your baby. But
Well, we didn't have any more 18 inches body, and 22 is going to be way too big.
yeah. I have to cut this video here soon. It's getting pretty long. Sorry about the whole long video. That leg seems a little loose. I should have tightened it before I cut that. That might pop out. Make sure. Yeah, that one's gonna pop out. I'm gonna have to cut it. Dang of the it.
Alright, so this is baby Ashley. We're going to try her body and we're going to see how I like it. If I don't, I will buy her one that is 18 inches long.
She does have a smaller head than this one, so maybe it does look fine, but I need to redo this leg. I can do that off camera. I can tell that's going to pop right off.
And I like it that she has a magnet now. She doesn't like that magnet. Let's see what it shows. I think a sleeping baby has to have a magnet.
Actually, I had to cut off the leg.
I think people should always put a magnet in a sleeping baby one.
Does Jasper have one?
Yes.
Jasper's a really realistic reborn we have. We did film his box opening, right?
Yeah, I bought him from a local reborn artist. She lives in Anderson. So,
I didn't know we had such an amazing artist nearby. Just gonna hold you upside down. Just gonna pop this leg back on and actually tighten it all the way because I didn't do that.
I'm glad I didn't use this body for Nathan though. Or wait, Felix. I was going to use it on Felix, wasn't I?
Because it would have been way too small.
I think she's okay with it.
She's actually tired.
Alright, so these are two of the Ashton Drakes of the 6 we got that we was going to fix up. We've got 2 more for sure
Yeah, 2 of them were fine and 4 of them were not.
that we are going to fix up. I don't know if we'll do that today or tomorrow because we are running out of stuffing. I also have a Lee Milton doll that I'm replacing her body, and I think she's called a City Dolls or something. That I'm replacing her body with eventually. So that is, I don't think she's named named him yet.
I'm thinking Yui. Yui could be a generational name.
This is Ashley. I'm just going to keep the Ashton Drake baby's name. But she does not breathe anymore. And I don't know if he had armatures.
He had armatures. He didn't.
Or, I don't know.
He had no mechanisms.
Yeah.
He's not accepting this passy anymore.
Yeah, it's this one. He's accepted.
Oh, he turned yours around.
Yeah, by accident.
Oh. Yeah, he accepts this one, but it's not a bottom passy, so.
Alright, well, we will let you go. We'll probably end up having to make him a bottom one. But you guys have a good day. Or a good night. Because it is almost nighttime already. I gotta go work tomorrow. But thanks, guys.
Bye-bye.